Hey everybody, it's Carmela. It's your girl here. Listen, the last time I talked to you, I was on day 8 of my liquid diet. So, well, I guess you could say I've already started that liquid diet over. So let me back up, give you a recap. For our liquid diet, I had to do 5 shakes a day, protein shakes. I chose to do those Atkins shakes, but within the organization that I'm in, with the Live Healthy MD, we could choose from Premier Shakes, Atkins Shakes, the Bariatric Advantage Shakes, Fairlife Shakes. And so I chose the Atkins Shakes. And I had some complications with those shakes. They just would not go through me like they should have. And so the doctor told me that he said, you do not want to be dealing with constipation during surgery. And so I had to do the mag citrate, and it took 2 bottles for me to get to where I needed to be prepared to prepare my body for surgery. So if you're considering this bariatric surgery, make sure that you pay attention to your body during that liquid diet phase. During the liquid diet phase, I developed an earache and my throat was sore. But I remembered um, years ago when that happened, I had like thrush because my body was detoxing. So I got, this is not the name of it, it's Venetian violet. That's the name of it, Venetian violet. I call it purple violet. And I painted my tongue purple. The next morning, that pain had subsided. So it had gone away. So the doctor prescribed me some medicine to deal with the yeast that was developing all over my body. So what was happening was my body was detoxing faster than my liver could clean the toxins in my body. And so what does your body do? It excretes it out of your organs. And so it was a mess, but we stayed on top of it with the medications and things like that. So that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to your body if you're doing the 14-day liquid diet, so that you know when to make adjustments. That was just something that I wasn't prepared for. I never done a detox. And when I went on the 15-day liquid diet, it never crossed my mind that my body was going into detox mode, but it did, which is good. That's what you wanted to do, because you're getting rid of carbs, you're getting rid of sugars, and so your body is trying to figure out what in the world are you doing. So we had surgery. I had surgery on Thursday, December 9th. Um, Surgery went well. The only issue I had was some pain management right afterwards. The pain was crazy. The pain was crazy. My patient advocate, she said, the pain meds will catch up with you. And she was right. So about 11 p.m., the pain was gone. Um, and I walked 4 laps. So there's about a quarter of a mile on surgery day. And then the day after surgery, I walked 5 laps at the hospital. I came home and did 3 more. Today, I did some work up. I went up to the church and I was able to lead praise and worship. Today, I sang 2 songs, did the back and forth rocking. So that was my exercise for today. I used my mic, so I wasn't singing all hard and, upsetting my stomach. But if I can be honest with you, I don't have any pain unless I'm trying to laugh. And then my stomach starts to shake, and then that's where that pain comes from. But other than that, my pain is very minimal. I was told that I may have a lot of nausea. That has not been my testimony either. I heard that I would have lack of energy. That has not been my situation either. So I've had energy. I've had things have just been going well, but I do keep my water with me at all times. That if I do know that the number one reason after surgery why people go back to the hospital is because of dehydration. And so we had to drink out of these 1 ounce cups. So I was supposed to get 4 ounces of water every hour and 1 ounce of protein from the protein shake every hour. So I'd have to drink 5 of these every hour. For some reason, my brain just could not keep up with this, right? It was just like it was too much. Like, well, I gotta do 4 of them. It just don't make sense. We can't drink out of a straw or anything for the first several weeks. You're supposed to sip, just sip, because part of my stomach is gone. And so my stomach has to heal. And so they blow this air into your stomach for this surgery. So you're full of gas, which is why the day of surgery, our doctor gets you up and gets you to walking so that gas can move. So my gas was never unbearable again, except for, immediately after surgery. But by the time a few hours had went by, I felt fine. So what I did was I got a 12, I do have these, but I have a 12-ounce bottle, and I keep it refilled with water. And so if I drink 4 of these an hour, that 12-ounce bottle have to be emptied within 3 hours. And so that's how I did day yesterday. So I just would sip on it. If I'm watching TV, I just sip on it. No matter what I'm doing, I'm sipping on it constantly, watching the clock. So by the time the 3 hours is up, that I have gotten those 12 ounces of fluids in. The goal now is to work up to 3 protein shakes a day. It may take me a couple more days to get up to that, but today I have 1 protein shake, and I believe today I'll also complete all of my water intake. And so my stomach does growl. I do hear my stomach growling around 3 or 4 a.m. So I keep my water by my bed. So if I get up to use the restroom, or I get up, or if it wakes me up, I sit up and then I sip on my water until my stomach eases off, and then I just lay back down. Just because everything is still trying to readjust, it requires a whole nother level of discipline to make sure that my body gets the nutrients that it needs, that it gets the protein that it needs, and most importantly, that it gets the water and the fluids that it needs. And so as long as I have the water right beside me, it's not an issue. It's a habit. I just pick it up and I just sip on it all day long. So sipping is our best friend. So far for me, so far so good. I can come up and down the steps to come in the house. I can walk in the backyard, have no problems. I do need like a binder though, to keep my stomach from shaking, because that's the only thing that really, makes it uncomfortable. If my stomach is shaking, they did it like with, I guess you call it like robotic surgery, where they use the machine. And so I have 3 scars across the bottom of my stomach. Look, 3 little puncture marks look like, and one at the top. And then they didn't use bandages or anything. They used like that. I don't know the proper words, y'all, but it's like that adhesive glue, some type of glue or whatever they put over it. I was able to take a shower today, no problem. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I haven't had any complications. I'm not going to look for complications. I'm not going to look for problems. I'm going to continue to rejoice every day. That's a good day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rejoice for every day. That's a good day. I go back for my follow-up next Friday. And hopefully after that, I can move over into soft foods. The thing about Live Healthy MD, we have a very strict diet, but I love it. It's the aftercare that matters the most. We have a Facebook group that our nutritionist runs. And so if we have any issues, any questions, or any hiccups, she's excellent at responding to those. We have a whole diet plan that we go by for those first 6 weeks. And I believe that if we just be obedient and if I just be obedient and I follow the instructions, that I will continue to get good results. So this was a good result story, right? The pain was for one day, but everything is going good now. No complications. Continue to pray for me. I know the prayers, the effectual, fervent prayers of the righteous availeth much. I'm looking forward to continuing this journey with you. That y'all, this is just the beginning. We just got past what was probably the easiest part. The hard part is now fully understanding this tool, and the tool that I chose is a sleeve, and to be able to use it effectively and take responsibility for the choices that I make, so that this weight loss and lifestyle change will remain for the rest of my life. Love you all. Have a great day.